The live-action reboot of How to Train Your Dragon is now showing in cinemas, so here's my review of the new How to Train Your Dragon. Another day, another live-action reboot. Like many people who grew up loving the original animated movie, I felt it was a little too soon to be rebooting How to Train Your Dragon, because it's only been 14 years since the original came out and 5 years since the most recent installment came out. So to a lot of people, including myself, this franchise is still fresh in their heads. So going into this, as with every live-action reboot, I came in looking for a reason that justified its existence. In what ways could it have improved on the near-flawless original movie? And well, let's talk about the positives first. From a technical aspect, I appreciate the fact that this movie filmed on location. In an age of movies wherein most blockbusters opt to just film in front of a green screen, I love that this movie chose to film in real locations and built real practical sets. Everything just felt more tangible, and Northern Ireland, where they filmed this movie, just looked really beautiful, especially during the flying scenes. The cast was also pretty good in this movie. I thought Hiccup and Astrid were cast really well. I know this is cheating because he already voiced the character in the original, but Gerard Butler was great as Stoick. I think out of everyone here, his character was the one who was able to translate from animated to live action the best, because Gerard Butler just brings this awesome energy to the character. Like, you know, he's just having a lot of fun in this movie, much like how David Harbour in Thunderbolts was having a lot of fun as Red Guardian. I gushed about this a little bit earlier, but the flying scenes in this movie are straight up majestic. I think the best thing this movie was able to do, in my opinion, was recapture that magic of flying with dragons. That same enchantment and sense of wonder you had watching Hiccup fly with Toothless for the first time is very much still present in this movie. It also helps that they used the same theme from the original as well. Now that we've discussed the positives, let's talk about things I think they could have improved upon. This movie is a copy and paste of the original. To a lot of people from my screening, that's apparently a positive, but I personally beg to differ. Because if it's the exact same thing, why then does it have to exist when you have the original? In my opinion, reboots should only exist if they have something to add or change that would update or improve the original. Add changes that either enhance the message and themes of the story or shine new light that makes you see what the story stands for in a new way. This doesn't do any of that, because it's literally the exact same thing. If you came in here looking for a shot-by-shot recreation of the original but just in live action, then I guess this is your movie. The next thing I'm about to talk about might be a little nitpicky, but I do wonder if anyone else felt the same. I feel there are certain things that you just can't get away with in live action. For example, animated animals are much more expressive when compared to live action or realistic looking animals. And for How to Train Your Dragon, and again, I wonder if anyone else felt this way, Hiccup's hair in the animated movie didn't matter that it wasn't era appropriate. But in the new one, it sticks out so much. It looks like a haircut a teen actor from Nickelodeon in the early 2000s would have had. And I know it's accurate to the original movie and all, but I felt with the animated movie, it fit more because you're in this hyper-stylized world. But in this realistic live-action version, I felt it was out of place. It looked like he had a straightening iron with him the whole time. I'm not asking him to get full-on Viking dreads, but like, the actor Mason Thames already has naturally cool, wavy, and curly locks, and I think I would have preferred him to have that in the movie instead of this, but maybe that's just me. Overall, I'd say this movie was meh. The flying scenes were great, especially on an enormous IMAX screen. It's well acted, and I do appreciate the more practical approach they had when it came to recreating this world in live action, but it's just a copy and paste of the original, and because of that, I have to question its existence. Especially now that older movies like the original are so much more accessible to people because of streaming services. But hey, maybe I'm an odd one out, because a lot of people from the screening I went to like this thing. So maybe to most people, a repackaged version of this movie is all they're looking for.